Right, so when I first picked up this keyboard, I was quite surprised to find that it had portamento mode, which basically means pitch glide between played notes. And I was also quite surprised to find that it didn't have a monophonic mode to go with that portamento, because this can sound quite nice. And portamento can often sound a bit weird on polyphonic keyboards. And I've been searching ever since to try and find a solution to make it monophonic. As I've been playing around with it, I've managed to come up with a solution. So normally when you play, anything with a sustain switched on, which is basically the release, yeah, that's right, the release section of the envelope. The overlapping notes can sound a bit weird with the pitch glide, and also just in general, especially down the bottom of the keyboard. Doesn't exactly sound nice. So to make it monophonic, you hold record and select an empty chord button, so this case number 5, and it will flash. Switch off rhythm and then press start and start again, and that just records a single bar loop of nothing. So you press chord again to play back, and it will just start playing that sequence over and over, and the lights will flash, but you'll hear no rhythm at all. And now turn on duet mode, which is on. Well, normally when it's off, you still get a polyphonic keyboard to play with, but when you turn it on, it's designed to work with the chord section to create an artificial layer of the right hand to thicken it up. But because we haven't programmed any chords in, it's going to use all the polyphony waiting for that to happen, and it's never going to happen. So what you're left with is a monophonic keyboard. Which is lowest note priority, and it triggers the envelopes every time a new note is played. Portamento always kicks in, regardless of whether it's legato or not. But it's quite good, really. I mean, you get a nice little programmable monophonic keyboard for, you know, it's cheap as chips if you can find them on a car boot sale or somewhere. And you can edit it more deeply with a computer editor. And not only will it work on the 480 and the 580, which this is, it'll also work on one of these, which is a 780, but it'll also work on the 680, which is exactly the same. So you've got the same situation. Hold record, go for an empty chord section, switch off rhythm, press start and then start again, then restart the sequence, so it'll just play. Make sure duet mode's on. You got yourself a little monophonic keyboard, so have fun.